Hey everyone, it's Ben from Living Survival, and today we're going to take a look at the SCHF59 in particular. I'm also going to show you a few other knives in that series from Schrade. I'm getting rained on, so we'll see how far we get. Stay tuned, you're watching Living Survival. So what I wanted to do was come out here and search for some mushrooms today, but now it's raining pretty hard and I didn't bring a tarp. Thankfully I did bring my rain jacket because it was supposed to only be light rain, but it's raining pretty good, getting my camera all wet, so this may be a shorter video than I thought today, but we'll see how far we get. Never know what you're gonna find in the woods. Hello, Mr. Hand. So here is a mushroom. Not what I'm after today though. That's what I'm looking for right there. And you can see there's another one there. Another one there. Another one there. When you find one, you usually find a few. There's one right there. A couple more over there. One further back in there. Rain's not bothering me today. So this is the SCHF59, one of the bushcraft blades from Schrade. It's got a 3.83, 8.39 overall, and it only weighs in at 0.44 pounds. So it's very light, nice in the hand. It's got a very thin profile to the handle. Get you back in focus there. Very thin profile to the handle. Some jimping up top, some jimping in the back. I find that I choke up a little farther than the jimping goes though, so it really doesn't make much difference to me. No jimping on the bottom, but you can see it's got a really nice profile to the handle, a little bit of a belly there, and then pretty much just rounded off at the top. Really one of my favorite handle grips. One thing that's different about this knife is it uses the 65 MN steel. That's a new steel for me. It's similar to 1095 from what I've read. It's a sort of a medium-high carbon content where 1095 is higher in carbon. 65 MN, although a Chinese steel, is supposed to be less brittle overall though, and I find it's fairly easy to sharpen. and pretty similar all the way around to 1095. It comes really sharp out of the box, at least this one did. Nice drop point there. You notice this one doesn't have any choil. I like that. It does have a little bit of a finger guard there. It's got G10 handles, which are a little bit rough on the hand. Sort of that rocky G10, a little bit rough on the hand. Those of you that like a thicker handle profile aren't probably going to like this knife a whole lot. It comes with a thermoplastic sheath. They finally have made an ambi sheath, and it's a really nice sheath. Although it's not, you know, full thick Kydex-y quality, it is higher quality than some of their other thermoplastic sheaths. And it's got an ambi belt loop, which is nice. You just take these two screws out, move them over to here. The ferro rod holder is centered so that when you move it over to the other side, you can move the ferro rod as well. So I find that really nice. You can see that I've moved it to make it left-handed, left-hand oriented. It's got really nice retention. It's not going to come out of there whatsoever. And they've also started to include little strikers with their ferro rods, so I find that's nice. Let's check to see. Looks like they did a better job of gluing their ferro rods in as well. Drain hole at the bottom of the sheath. So I really like this setup. It's a very nice knife, and you can't beat it for 30 bucks. I mean, you just can't. It's a very capable knife. I've batoned with it. I've done finer stuff with it. It's lightweight. It's easy to carry on your side, and having that ambi sheath is just makes it a winner for the $30 price point. So I wanted to show you these other two knives from Schrade as well. We have the 57, the 58, and then of course the one that we're looking at today, the 59. I'm not a huge fan of the choil on these two handles. I like a choil on a larger knife, but on a smaller bushcraft knife, I can do without the choil. So if choil is your thing, you might like the 58. A little bit less blade length. It is a little bit taller or wider, whatever you want to call it, but these are all in that 65 MN high carbon steel, full tang, of course. All have a lanyard hole. These have a little bit different handles to them, not as aggressive as the 59, but I wanted to take a look at those as well. Both the 57 and the 58 also come with the same type of sheath that is ambi, and you can switch it. The 57 of course doesn't come with a ferro rod. It's more of a neck style, a knife, a small survival kit style knife that would be perfect for that. But the 58 does come with pretty much an identical sheath to the 59. So the sheaths are nice, like I said, nice retention. They ride nicely on your belt. Now you do have to have a thinner belt. I just have this thin, very thin belt because the loop is pretty thin. So I'm not sure how well it would work with like a rigger's belt or something like that. Even a thicker leather belt, you might have a hard time getting that in there. So that would be one concern of mine, is that it doesn't come with a very thick loop there to be able to put it on the belt. But for the belt I wear most often, it works fine. It doesn't slide around a whole lot. It stays retained so that you can pull the knife out fairly easily. Now this one does have better retention than the other two that I found, but I'm liking the 59 the most out of the three. Just slices right through that wood, and again, I like not having the choil on there so that I can get a full hand grip on there when doing some carving. Really digs in nice and deep too. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video today, taking a look at the SCHF59. It's my favorite out of the three, but all three come in at an amazing value. 30 bucks for the 59 and 58, and I believe it's only 20 bucks for the smaller necker style, the 57. So I'm going to put a link below, not only to Schrade's website, but also to Amazon, where you can pick up one of these knives for yourself. I don't have any problem with the 65 MN steel. It's easy to sharpen, and if it's less brittle than 1095, you know 1095 is all about the heat treat, some good, some bad. So far the 65 MN is working so far. especially in a smaller knife where I'm not gonna do a whole lot of abuse to it. It gets the job done for sure. It came nice and sharp out of the box. Again, easy to sharpen, and I really like the sheaths. Finally, they listened. They switched them so that you can make it a ambi sheath, which is really, really nice. I'd like that belt loop to be a little bit bigger, but I'm not complaining for 30 bucks. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Please give it a big thumbs up for me. Make sure you share this video to your friends and family who might be interested on social media. You can follow me on my social media as well, things like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. As always, guys, if you haven't already done so, please click that red subscribe button and subscribe for more videos. Well, it's raining pretty good now, but I wanted to show you guys my haul. This is what I ended up finding today. About an hour's worth of time, and I got a new spot.